Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of CNBC TV 18 and Philips, welcome to the grand finale of the Simplicity Challenge. Let me quickly introduce the jury for today. Alok Kejriwal, CEO of Games to Win; Murali Sivaraman, CEO of Philips Electronics India; Sarbvir Singh, Managing Director, Capital 18; G. Ananta Padmanabhan of Greenpeace India; Pralad Kakkar, ad filmmaker, restaurateur, genius at large. All our candidates. We had over 8,000 entries that were sent to us, simple written ideas. We had a series of juries that brought those ideas down from 8,000 to 100 to 19 to 3. Right, it's time to introduce our first candidate.
Finalist number 1, Samarth Mungali, a 24-year-old passionate designer from Nainipal, currently a postgraduate student at the National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad. His simple idea is an acceptor, a syringe casing.
The judges will be rating them on simplicity quotient. How simple is the idea? On business sense. Does the idea make eminent business sense? On consumer centricity. Is the idea centered around users? And last and equally important, on presentation skills. Samarth, are you ready?
Yeah. We'll start with a sad but true story where we come to see that syringes are the most feared items in children. When we talk about pain, we see that actual pain is complemented by signals from the eyes, the nose and the ears, and they all go and form the perceived pain, which is much more than actual pain. This is the concept on which the acceptor has been based. The acceptor is going to work on the visual perception, which is the most important stimulus in cognition. The acceptor has been named because it's going to accept the existing syringe and consequently make the syringe acceptable to the user. It's going to invoke involvement, bliss, strength and combat fear. It's more than a mere distraction tool. It's a toy, a reward, a savior for the children and others too. Now coming to the basic designs, we have developed two designs for the first range. One is the butterfly. For intravenous applications, it's going to have the retractable front end. The existing syringe is going to fit into the acceptor, and after use, the acceptor would be given to the kid as a toy. Second, we have the bottle acceptor, more of a 3D form for intramuscular application. This would be available in different forms and shapes. The kid can actually say, I want this particular flavor. Coming to the marketing plan, global child population stands at about 625 million. So even if we start with just the children, we have a huge market without any competition. Secondly, we also hope to have global tie-ups once the product is launched over here. Coming to the business plan, we have planned to start with 20,000 pieces a day. The setup cost is about 40 lakhs. The material is polypropylene with helical springs, which is costing us about 5 rupees. We plan to sell it at 12 rupees. And per piece realization is 3.15. Seeing all the monthly costs incurred, we are breaking even at 31.75% production capacity. That is, even if we manufacture mere 6,000 pieces a month, we're going to break even. Finally, I have to say thank you for giving me the platform.
Before you judge Samarth, I'm going to first go to Murali. Do you think Samarth's idea would fly?
Couple of questions here. You're essentially playing with a child's kind of trust, an emotional psyche here. And the next time the child comes to the same doctor, the child is going to dread any toy because there's a moment of deceit there. And lo and behold, what could happen is the toy industry could slap a fine of $1 million on you because you've kind of disengaged their target audience through this whole concept. So what's your response to that?
Taking the same question, I went to professionals, a psychologist, a child toy designer and a pediatrician, and they said over here we are not fooling the child. It's more of a bravery award. Involvement is there in terms of there's a huge range from which the child will finally take the product, and once he has it, he's going to take back home, show it to other children and show them that look, I am brave and this is what I get for being brave.
Sarbvir, simple question for you. Would you put your money on Samarth's idea?
I would really question your financial plan in terms of your ability to break even at 6,000 pieces or whatever. Because in reality, to make this success, you probably have to spend 20 crore in the first year just to get it out there quickly enough so that Johnson & Johnson can't make a success of this.
Since we would be pioneers in this field, so I think certain amount of trust would be given to us and some credibility for the design. And again, we'll have the edge where we will have the competence to manufacture n number of shapes. So if tomorrow somebody is copying the bottles, we will come out with something new.
Tell me, is this gizmo of yours patentable?
Yes, sir.